Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Y'all ate today? Good. I think I ate too much. If I'm gonna be honest with you, like I just been going ham today. I had kids meal from Zaxby's, but then when I got done with that, I was like, that ain't enough, boss. That ain't enough. So I went and got a cinnamon roll. Right? Ate the whole big cinnamon roll. Like I ate half, and then I ate the other half. Right? So then I went to the movies. Had the kids box of popcorn and the little candy that come with that, and a little drink. Ate all of that first 20 minutes of the movie. So then I was like, well, now I need to eat. So I had a burger and fries. And usually I just get the burger. I don't like to just get the fries and then not finish them because I'll be full. But no, today I was eating every last crumb. I didn't leave no crumb. I didn't leave any crumbs. But yeah. And my burger the bun was burnt. But that's neither here nor there. And then I was like, well, I need something sweet again. So I just had some munchkins and hot chocolate. So yeah, I've been doing a little overboard. Anyways, I don't mean to waste your time to talk about what I've eaten today. That's irrelevant. What I did want to waste your time, well, not waste your time, but spend my time talking about in your time, the growth that I've noticed in myself. Right? Because let me tell y'all, the other day, a lady comes into my job. Well, no, she calls first. And I couldn't hear the order, and I was trying to explain to them things, and she just got mad. They got mad. Her and her husband, they got mad. Because, for one, I just couldn't hear what they were talking about, and I don't think they could hear me. So they hung up. And I guess after a while, they called back. And then they came in the restaurant, and they were just like, oh, you don't know your menu, this, that, and the third. But anyways, she came in yelling at a 15-year-old girl, and I was just like, well, first of all, we were trying to explain something to you. There's no need to just yell at a 15-year-old. Okay. But, so yeah. So by the end of the night, the lady left a bad review for my job. And she said that I was rude. Specifically, the African American girl named Lex was rude, very rude. But all I did was explain something. 3 other people explained the same thing. Then they were like, oh, and I was like, I just said that. They're like, no, you didn't. And I just said, okay. Walked away. Not gonna argue. Right? And I guess that was being considered very rude. But after all that happened, I had to realize, were my feelings actually hurt that she thought I was rude? That a person that comes in and yells at somebody's child about a misunderstanding, do I care that she said that I was rude? No. Don't. But I also had to check myself and be like, were you actually rude? Were you actually in the wrong? Because there's a possibility that you could have just been in the wrong, girl. So I had to check myself. And I was just like, if that's considered being rude, choosing not to argue with people, then I'll be rude all day. Because I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have time for that. But what I do have time for is to be okay with myself, be happy with myself, be at peace. And I'm at peace with knowing that she thinks I'm rude. Good. You ain't gotta be in my face. Like you don't. In a story. But also, something that somebody told me once And it just, I don't know, every time. Okay, so somebody told me once that I thought I was Mexican. And I was like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm black. Like, I'm 100% sure that I am African American, black, whatever you want to call me, right? I know that. But how you gonna tell me what I think about myself? It just doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think I'm Mexican. But I do love Mexican culture. I love culture of all places, to be honest, because American culture is just very strange. So to learn about anybody else's culture and compare and contrast into the one that I've been accustomed to and the ones that I see on a day to day or daily basis, right? It's kind of neat. Like, I don't know. But I just respect different cultures. I have grown fond to trying different things, listening to different types of music, sometimes trying different types of food. I don't know. Very picky about food. Like, I will eat chicken tenders and fries all day, every day if I got to. If it just means that I don't have to try something that don't look right, I'll just take the chicken tenders and fries. I'm good. I ain't complaining. But, learning about different places in the world fascinates me. Like, I do want to travel. I don't want to just vacation. I want to travel. So, yeah. I saw this video the other night. And it was like, I forgot who was saying it, but he was like, oh, it was David Man, right? So he said he went to a convention full of women. And he was like, I'm going to tell y'all how to get the man of your dreams, right? And he told them to make a list of what you want in a man. Right? Whether you want them to have a high credit score, have a good job, make this amount of money, this, that, and the third, whatever. Make the list. Put everything on the list. And then become that list. And I was like, that's kind of smart, right? Because people ask me, like, oh, well, what kind of man do you want? And I'm like, I don't necessarily just want a man right now. I want to be the best version of me before I can just offer myself up to just be somebody else's anything. Because there's a lot of people out here that don't have their shit together. And I'm trying to get mine together. So it's not going to be fair for me to bring my disaster to your disaster. And we make a bigger disaster. Like, it just doesn't work like that. Oh, it's not going to work like that for me. Okay. So, yeah, I was like, you know what? I might need to make a list for myself. So on my list, first thing is emotional intelligence. Be emotionally intelligent. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. So that means that if I want somebody emotionally intelligent, I have to be emotionally intelligent myself. So I have to learn to check myself before I wreck myself, because I'm human. I can say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. It's the human thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not going to do is not know how to check myself and get together with somebody who don't know how to check themselves, and we just end up hurting each other's feelings. It's not good for me. It's not going to work for me. And so when I do come across people who aren't emotionally intelligent, I'm not going to take it there with you. I'm not going, I don't want to see your limits. Save that for somebody who gives a damn, okay? I don't care about your limit. I'm worried about my own. So I'm going to keep myself in my limit. But I'm also not going to kiss nobody's ass. So, yeah, I had to learn that about myself. Because if I let my feelings get in the way of business or relationships or whatever, then I have a problem. Because one monkey don't stop no show. Okay? And this show, we gotta keep going. Whether you're in my life or whether you're not. Whether we say hey in passing or not. But anyways, back to thinking I was Mexican. Because what was that? Like, I don't know. I like learning Spanish and knowing Spanish. But I also want to learn different languages. Like, it's not going to stop there. But it's just the fact that now that I know Spanish, I've learned so much about people, about life. Just from being able to talk to people. Like, at the very least I can do is ask somebody to explain something to me. And I can be able to understand them and learn something new. Learn from them. You know what I'm saying? But that came with time. It came with practice of talking and speaking words out that seem strange to say coming out of my mouth because I'm also American, not just black. I'm African American. So the way we speak, our dialect is different. And I'm also country. I'm also like from the redneck country. Like everybody talks like Andy Griffith. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it took me a while to, get my accent right. Because you see what I'm working with, right? My southern accent, it comes and goes. But I also practiced it just by talking to different people, hearing them say different things, learning things from them. Hearing their accents. Because I can do a good southern accent, but why? I already talk country. It's in me, right? But back to what I was saying, nobody can tell me what I think about myself because I think I'm the best to ever do it. So it doesn't matter what I do. If you don't like me, like what I got going on, that's cool. Ask me, do I care? Ask me, do I care? Because 10 times out of 10, I don't. Because I have things to do. I don't think I was just put here on this earth to kiss your butt. Kiss anybody's butt. Lick anybody's shoes. None of that. But I had to learn that about myself, learn my own limits, explore my own emotional intelligence, go through patterns, because some people don't like it when you walk away from a disagreement or whatever. For me, I don't have time to waste. Because I can't change your mind. I can't go in there and press buttons. All I can do is protect my peace. And I'm going to do that. And if that means walking away from any situation, then that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to live like that, where I just go back and forth with people and try to convince them of something. No, I'm gone. It's cool. But anyways, I have had this song stuck in my heart and in my mind for a long time. Because I don't know, when I first heard it, I was just like, that's the kind of song you feel. You can't just sing it. You gotta feel it. Right? And then I finally felt it and I was like, oh wow. I didn't know this was in me, right? And that song is No Llega El Olvido by Jenny Rivera, right? And I remember I would just listen to it on repeat, try to sing it. But I was just like, why am I sounding like it's just a normal song? This ain't a normal song. Ain't nothing about it normal. Okay? Ain't nothing about wanting to forget somebody and you just can't. You can drink it away, you can smoke it away, you can sex it away. It ain't going nowhere. The memory ain't going nowhere. And so it's like, for me, it's cool to sing the song or listen to the song and say, yes, I'm never gonna forget that person or what they did or that this and that happened. But the song has a beginning and an end. So once the song stops, what are you gonna do? And so I guess that was part of my problem. I wanted to just keep listening to it over and over again. And I had to realize that, es no llega el olvido. Nunca va a llegar. Entonces hay que levantarse. Porque por chingona, pues no. Por pendeja me cae, pero por chingona me levanto. And so what I just said is, you're never gonna forget. Like, it happened, right? You just gotta get back up again, keep fighting. And you can fall a million times, but you gotta get back up more badass than before. Like, every time you fall, you gotta just keep getting back up and going harder. You gotta be a better version of yourself, because that'll show you that, like, oh well, I've gone through this and I got back up and was doing my thing. So yeah, I'm going through something right now, but when I get back up, baby, I'm gonna do my thing. Okay, I'm gonna make it do what it do, and even better this time. And so that just goes back to, like, how I just respect different cultures for the most part, because had I never listened to that song, I never would have understood that concept so deeply, so sentimental like that. But what can I do? Can't just sit around and cry. Can't just sit around and be miserable because I'm not with so and so, or somebody hurt my feelings, or this, that, and the third. Like, I gotta get back up. And so whenever I hear that song, it just reminds me of how sad I was, and also how I got back up every single time. Like, eventually the song had to end and I had to do something else. And so it was kind of like bittersweet when I would hear the song. But now it's more of, like, it brings me back full circle. So, when I first heard it, I just knew that that's the kind of song you have to feel. And then I went through something where I felt it. And it changed the way I do anything. Because I felt something. Felt the pain in my heart. And it's like, let's say you stub your toe, right? And now you know what pain feels like when you stub your toe. So you're going to be a little careful once you go around some edges. And every now and then you're going to stub your toe. Because it's just life. But that pain, you felt it. So you know it. When you feel it the next time, it's like, oh, I just stubbed my toe. And if it hurt like that before, then you'll be alright. If it hurts more, right, you might need to go to the doctor. You might have broke your toe. If it doesn't hurt that bad, you're like, oh, well, it ain't gonna stop me from walking, right? And you keep going. So yeah, pain with life is gonna come. But you just gotta keep going. I just gotta keep going. So, yeah. I remember I used to make long videos. Well, not videos, but episodes for the podcast. And videos as well. Because I have some videos for some episodes that I did. But it's hard to back those up on my phone. Because they're long, right? It's also hard to back them up on my computer because memory. But they're too big to send to an email or anything else. So I don't know what to do with those videos. How to put them somewhere where it's not taking up so much space on my phone. Because like I said, they're long videos. Anyways, yeah, I used to do long episodes and just talk and talk and talk. And I'll get back to it one day when I have more things to talk about. But exploring myself in these episodes is all that matters, because I have to sit and notice things, notice changes in my life, or else I'm just gonna keep thinking that I'm the same. I'm the same person I was the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that. But in reality, no, I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Right? Yesterday, I would have been the one. But today, I'm not the one. Don't play with me today. Might have could have had me yesterday. But today, no. So yeah, I'm not the same. I'm the same person, but I'm also changing every day. And I have to be aware of those changes and how to effectively use them for my advantage in my life. Because I can't tell you how to run yours. But if I notice that I'm doing something different and it's working for me, I owe it to myself to study that, pay attention to it, use it, utilize it, however I'm supposed to say it. But anyways, y'all, it was nice talking to y'all. And I also hope you enjoyed the background noise of the cars. Because it's always a delight to hear cars, right? That was a joke. It's not. I'm from the country where you don't hear that many cars passing by. But anyways, I'm going to let y'all go. So love, peace, and chicken grease. And please don't go fucking up nobody's day. Like, you might have could have had them yesterday, but I don't think they're the one today. Don't go fucking up their day. Please. Alright, y'all. Bye.